Boy, do I have some interesting figures today. I am excited to show you what I've picked up recently, with one of them actually being a box from a little while ago, and I really haven't had a clue what to do with them. You see, I ordered them, but they arrived after Christmas. So yeah, I've had them here for about 2 months now, a little over a month. And anyway, let me just show you what I've got going on here, because this is something coming in from the Funko shop, and let me know what you guys think I should do. And I think you'll see why in a second. I'm not exactly sure what to do with them, because we have the DIY Rudolph, which is a really cool one. It's that new mold of Rudolph that released, I believe it would have been last year for the holiday season, and I love that thing. We've also got the DIY Mr. Narwhal, and actually now that I'm looking at it, I believe every single one of these was exclusive to Walmart, but I was able to pick them up on the Funko shop because they also had them there. Anyway, as you guys can see, we've got Buddy the Elf too, and I wanted to pick up these ones to actually go with my elf collection so I could have it complete. And then in this next box here, we have, oh right, okay, so I ordered 2 of them again because I wanted to actually do some DIY work with these ones. And so anyways, we've got an extra one of that as well as an extra one of the Narwhal because I feel like it's kind of fun to have like blank ones to have a complete collection. And then the last one that we've got here is the DIY Walmart exclusive again, just like all the others, Bumble. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. I don't really have an idea as to what I want to do with them. Should I paint them now, wait till next December, or at least November sometime, or do we just keep them in the collection forever as kind of like a cool piece? Now, next up, everybody, I've got a set that I actually picked up over at GameStop the other day. They had the entire thing, so I went for it. The one that I'm talking about is the Avatar The Way of Water figures, and here is the first one that we've got, which is Jake Sully. Honestly, such a great figure. I love that they've updated him to have this newer mold, and it's actually completely different from the first one that released. I happen to have over here somewhere, I'm not exactly sure where they went. Okay, hold on. I've got Battle Neytiri, wait, Jake Sully. Aha, I found him behind E.T. over here. And if you guys want to take a look, that is the 2 of them next to each other. So similar, but not the same at all, because their heads are different, they've got different weapons, even the colors are slightly different. Either way, a really great set. And I'm hoping that now that they're up to date with the Avatar movies, when the next one comes out, they'll release them like slightly before the movie, and we can do a fun review when they release. Because I'm actually a big fan of all the Avatar movies. When the first one released, I loved it. Then when this one came out, I had to watch it right away, and I believe we saw it the Thursday release, like right before it was supposed to. And anyway, the next one that we've got here is Loak, is I believe how you pronounce it, you know, their son. This here is actually a brand new character that we've never got as a pop, which I thought was really great. And I guess there's also another one that we've never got as a pop, kinda. It's the same character. I'll show you in a second. But I think this is just such a nice one. He also has another weapon in his hand. It looks to be kind of like a little spear kind of knife thing. It's not really something that looks like it would cut. It's more of like a stabby weapon. I don't know. But either way, a really, really cool figure to have in the collection. And it's actually so fun to have a bunch of avatars and Na'vi like this. Then, everybody, we have the 3rd Neytiri pop to release, because in the last wave, of course, we had the normal version of her, then the battle version, and then, of course, the updated one for the new movie. This is, again, a really fun one. She does have the bow in her hand like she did last time, and I think the battle Neytiri for the original movie was a little bit better, in my opinion, because they gave her those, like, I don't know what they're called, like goggles or like something to cover her face, and that was really cool. They made it kind of pearlescent. And with this one here, it still looks great. I just feel like it would have been cool if she had that as well, or like something close to it, but this is probably more accurate to what the movie looked like, so I understand why they didn't put it. And actually, now that I think about it, she probably didn't have it in the movie. I'm just blanking at the moment. And then, everybody, the last one out of the 4 we have is the Recom Quaritch. I believe it is Recom Quaritch. Either way, it is kind of like the Avatar version of him, and this is a really neat one. I especially like it because we never did get a blue version of him for the original movie. They kind of just made a Miles Quaritch, which is okay, but I definitely prefer this. Okay, now hold on. I just realized that I think he has a skull in his hand. I want to take him out to see if it is one. Oh, it is. How creepy. And I believe this would have been from closer to the beginning of the movie, I think. Either way, definitely a neat one. He's also got the super large blaster on the back. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not going to say it. But seriously, a lot of great detail. Now let's get into another blue character. And the one that I'm talking about here is actually the Pokemon Center exclusive Lucario. It's funny, when I first saw that this released, I thought it had completely sold out right away, but for some reason, they didn't put it into like the new products category. It was kind of hidden and you had to like search for it. And with me now having this one in the collection, the only ones that I'm missing are, let me try to remember this here, Eevee and Charmander. Sadly, I had actually purchased Charmander, but for some reason, they canceled that order on me. Why, I have no clue, because I'm pretty sure it went back up on the website and sold out on me because I didn't know it restocked. And anyway, there is the Lucario. Seriously, a fun one. And I'm noticing he doesn't stand too well, but the good news is he does have a base to go along with him, so it's nothing to worry about. And actually, now that I've taken this one out of the box, out of all of the different ones that are pearlescent like this, I think this is probably the nicest one. For some reason, it just looks the shiniest to me out of all of the different ones I have in the collection. Oh, and hold on, before I put this thing away, I just noticed on the back side here, it's got a pearlescent card for it, which is really interesting. Something that I didn't know that they had, even though probably all of the other ones have it. I just totally missed it. Oh, and something else that I figured I might as well show you guys is how the side of the box also has that pearlescent going on. You can see it with the bottom there, as well as on the back side. The number has it up here, and then the front side has it going across the bottom as well as the top too. And so I think when it comes to the Pokemon Center exclusives, it really is the entire package that makes it fun, because if it was out of the box, they look very similar. And now, everybody, we've got one more figure for today. Well, actually, one massive figure for today. It is another Pokemon one, and take a look at this. It is the Choose Your Starter from the first game. I actually picked this up over at mypops.ca, and if you're from Canada and want to pick up some cool Funko Pops, I definitely recommend checking out them, because they have such a big variety like these ones here. And now, to give this set a bit of a review, there is one thing that kind of bums me out about this one, and it's the fact that all of the characters on the inside are just the normal ones that come outside of this case glued into it, which isn't the biggest deal because they did already have the 3 characters. There's no real point in making another one of them. I understand why Funko did it, but I think it would have been cool if they somehow had a Pokeball attached to them, like maybe on the bottom, instead of it just being on the back and kind of like these banners here. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, it would have been a little bit cooler if maybe they were even sitting in a Pokeball, and I understand that's not exactly what it looked like in the game, but I still think it would have looked really cool. And now, I also want to take the plastic wrap off to see it just a little bit clearer, because it gives it like a bit of a fog, and I mean, when you take it off, come on, that looks amazing! And now, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that this is a bad set, I just wish that they were slightly different, because it would have elevated the characters just a little bit, and I think this would have been a 10 out of 10 set. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the Funko Pops that I have for you today. And with all that being said, I think that this figure here might be a contender for the best pop of 2024, even though we're only about a month in. And please, let me know in the comment section below if you've picked up any Funko Pops recently, and if so, which ones? And I don't want you guys to forget, if there's anything that you guys want to see me do with those DIY Christmas Pops, please let me know as well, because I feel like I could do something fun. Just the problem is it's a little out of season. We might have to wait till the end of this year. But seriously though, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow.